Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It is Monday evening. We survived Monday. It was not one of the best, so a restful evening is called for, I think. And today we are talking, excuse me, we are talking day one of no spend. So this is when I have had my plan last night. I was like, right, that's it, I'm spending nothing. And I was trying to think of how I would do that, which is perfectly easy because I have preps. It's not that difficult. But what I did think of this morning, I had my toast for breakfast, as I do. And normally, what we do is about 10 o'clock, we'll have the morning snackies, which is normally tea and biscuits. Now, we normally have about 3 biscuits each. And then if you get hungry, you have another one. And because Mandy and I are both normally early risers, we're up the back of 5. Mandy was up a lot earlier this morning, bless her. By the back of 10 in the morning, we're quite hungry. So, what I decided to do today was make myself a jam sandwich because I used to always have jam sandwiches for breakfast. I still enjoy them, and of course, I made homemade jam, didn't I, last year? And I will be making a lot more this year because I just use it. So, my logic in that was a packet of biscuits, especially if I have chocolate digestives or something like that, is over £1. And we can go through that in a couple of days. So, what I did this morning was I made myself a jam sandwich. And I had that with my morning cup of tea at 10 o'clock. And that obviously was filling, but it was a lot cheaper than using my biscuit stash. So I have decided there will be jam sandwiches um, coming in with me for morning snacks because that costs me less and helps with no spend. Because then, if I need, if I have visitors, I have biscuits, etc. Or if I need a wee treat, I have biscuits. So that was my morning snacky. My lunch was out of the freezer, and it was the the bake that I made with the canned chicken and the condensed cream of mushroom soup with onions and mushrooms, and then you put the Ritz biscuits over the top of it, and then cheese, loads of cheese. So if you've seen the video when I did that, I get like 6 portions out of that. So I think there's another 2 left in the freezer. So I took one of them and I had that for lunch. So again, we're not spending. And what I want to do is I want to try and clear some space in the freezer of the stuff that I've batch cooked quite a while ago, so that the things that I've bought recently, like that Aldi haul that I got this week, so that I can batch cook that and it's fresher things. I don't want stuff to be sitting batch cooking to be in the freezer for a long time. So this evening for dinner, I am going to have the last of the spaghetti with pesto that Patrick and I had last night, with some sausages in sauce. Not quite sure what sauce because remember I did 3 of the slow cookers and it was all sausages and sauce. I don't know what one it is. And some cabbage because the sausage and sauce is in a really big tub for a small amount. It's only got 2 sausages in it. And the cabbage was in a box as well. So that's starting to take out some of the freezer space, empty some tubs. So that is my logic for that. So day one of no spend is pretty good. I'm sure it'll get more difficult as time goes on, but so far so good. So I'm feeling quite smug with myself. But I also thought I wrote down some stuff. While I was, who was it? Alison, thank you for reminding me of the petrol and diesel. I did check, and it's going to be running close, but I should manage. So fingers crossed that we'll be all right for that. And thank you so much for all the Mother's Day messages. Who knew it was Mother's Day like everywhere, apart from here? So thank you so much for that. That is so sweet, and I hope you all had a great time. I know Ms. Peg did, congratulations on the Portuguese for your mum. I love that. I love that idea, and I love the fact that now that you've got your own money, you went and got it because that's what your mum wanted. And yeah, I've done things like that as well. Do you know, it doesn't matter what Dad says. If that's what Mum wants, it's Mum's day, so she can have what she wants. So well done, Ms. Peg. Valerie, hello, welcome, and thank you so much for such kind comments. That's Valerie on the east coast of the USA. Fiona, thank you for the capitals of do not use the credit card. It will just dig a big hole. You're absolutely right. The credit card is not getting used. It is hidden away because the credit card is for emergencies only, and running out of or having too much month at the end of the money is not a proper emergency. Mary, I do hope that second place you took your car managed to reduce the car repair bills. Fingers crossed for you. I hope it worked out. And finally, Christina, what can I say? You've been so supportive of me. Thank you so much. And I'm so sorry to hear you lost your mother-in-law just before Mother's Day. That just must have been so devastating. So sympathies to you. And I hope you're all pulling together to get through such a difficult time. So I am going to go now and have my pesto pasta and stuffs. And I hope you all have a good evening. And I'll catch you later.